Kia ora and welcome to another edition of Big Boys Boxing Live. Be sure to smash that thumbs up button on your way in and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future content. If you'd like to become part of the panel, come and have your say, give your opinion, you're most welcome to. All you need to do is send me a private message on Discord and I'll send you a link, get you on. So without further ado, let's do this.
What is up, peeps? Welcome back to Big Boys Boxing. So, just a bit of a quick yarn stream today. Gets through this news I wanted to talk about David Higgins. And we'll see how we go after that. So, in the news today, David Higgins has been piping up again. So, let's go to the article. Here it is. And we'll have a read through, then talk some about it. So, without further ado.
Manager, Parker has too much pedigree, class for Daniel Dubois. David Higgins, manager for former WBO heavyweight champion Joseph Parker, says his boxer would be open to the possibility of a final WBO eliminator against unbeaten puncher Daniel Dubois.
Well, I'm glad he said that, but he's happy to fight a final eliminator against Daniel Dubois. But let's see what else is in the article of relevance here. When I've read it through the first time, I thought to myself,
Tags, Joseph Parker Daniel Dubois.
oh, messed that up. Hold up, yo. Yeah, so when I first read it, I thought, shit, sounds like they don't want the fight. But let me get my shit sorted here. So let's continue.
Parker is ranked at number 2 by the sanctioning body, while Dubois is ranked at number 3. The current WBO champion is Anthony Joshua, who has already been ordered to make a mandatory defense against the WBO's number 1, Alexander Usyk. Joshua will first make mandatory defense against the IBF's top man, Kubrat Pulev. And Usyk will likely risk his ranking against veteran Derek Chisora on a date in March or April. Parker is going to return to the ring on February 29th in Texas, against Polish giant Mariusz Wach.
Not confirmed yet.
Dubois is being positioned for a high-stakes showdown with undefeated Olympic medal winner Joe Joyce on April 18th.
Terms agreed.
Sooner or later, the WBO will select 2 of the top contenders for a final eliminator, and Parker versus Dubois would be a good possibility if they continue to hold their rankings. I think anything is possible, Higgins told Sky Sports. It's great that Dubois is making waves, and provided he keeps doing that, it's very possible that Joseph Parker would fight him. They just have to keep heading in the right direction. I personally think Joseph Parker has too much pedigree and too good a head on his shoulders for Dubois. Dubois clearly has great power. There's a lot of unknown there. I think Parker has got too much class. If we were ordered to fight, or put in that position, it's something that could be discussed down the track.
That's a worry for me. Down the track. It's like that fight isn't important right now. So we'll just skip it for now. That's what it sounds like to me. And to a degree, I guess there's some truth in that, being there's already a WBO mandatory. The WBO mandatory doesn't line up second and third mandatories like the WBC does. But look, Joseph Parker is number 2 here in the WBO, and Daniel Dubois I thought was 3, but hey, these can't be updated. They've got Daniel Dubois at 5. I'm pretty sure that's not right. Let's have a look. See if we can find the actual WBO rankings. Usyk, Parker, Dubois. See, there you go. So Kovnarski is actually below Dubois now, because Dubois has that title that Fujimoto has, so it's given him some power. And I was talking about prior to him fighting Fujimoto that maybe Daniel Dubois would come up from number 5 and jump Joseph Parker, but he hasn't. So it's a fight I would like to see for Shell down the track. But as we know, if we go back to boxing scene, Daniel Dubois and Joe Joyce look to be almost confirmed to be fighting on the 18th of April at the O2 Arena pay-per-view event. See if I can quickly find the story here. Let's see somewhere. Anyway, I'll come back to that. But for now, David Higgins. Right? What the fuck is he? Dang. Did that drop the stream out? Let's have a look. Sorry folks if that did drop the stream out. Did drop the stream out? No, it's still going. Might be a different one. It's all good. But yeah, what the fuck is David Higgins doing, man? Seriously, what is the dude doing? He's not a promoter anymore, so he should not be promoting. And why is Eddie Hearn not promoting? Why is he letting David Higgins do his job? He's only a co-manager now. That's right, co-manager. He's not the only manager. Joseph Parker has 4 managers. His parents, Dempsey and Salah. And he has a ex-Supreme Court Justice, I can't remember his name. They have been Joe's managers for a long time. Now David Higgins is no longer a promoter. He's been added to the co-management team. And just lately, I think he's doing more damage than good. I think he needs to keep his trap shut, keep his nose out of the powder, keep the drink in the bloody desk, and sort his own shit out. So it is looking like Marius Vak is going to be the opponent, unfortunately. But it's not confirmed yet. So I'm still hoping that maybe, just maybe, we may get somebody else. But I'd like to hear your guys' opinions. So maybe I'll open up the floor for a little while. Just let me get a couple of things sorted here. I've lost my YouTube page, so I can't even see what's going on. And this new Creator Studio beta makes it fucking hard to get back to where you need to be. God damn it. Give me a sec, y'all. I'm trying to find where I need to be. Okay, I think I'm just about back. There we go. Alright. So, I shall go and open I'll get a Discord link. anyone wants to jump on and have a yarn about this, maybe about the Daniel Dubois and Joe Joyce fight that looks to be almost confirmed for April 18th. Gonna be a pay-per-view event on BT Sports. Alright. I've got the chat room open finally. Sorry y'all, I wasn't gonna do this today, so wasn't expecting it. Yep, this link is valid for 24 hours. And here it comes, yo. Discord link there, click on that, takes you to the chat room. If it only takes you to the Discord server, you just need to click on the live panel voice channel. Be aware you can only get in there if you use this link to get there. It's invite only. So what we got in the chat here, well, boxing fans, Higgins need to shut up. Yep, totally agree with that. Boxing fan. Parker beats Dubois easily on points. Well, right now that's probably the pick I would take, but I don't think it would be easy. Dubois young, got plenty of enthusiasm, he's got plenty of power, he just doesn't have the huge experience needed to compete at the top level. But like the article said, there's a lot of unknowns there. He could knock Parker out. But yeah, I've got the same kind of opinion. Right now I think Parker probably does have enough experience, he's elusive enough, fast enough to cause some real problems for Dubois, but as it is, the fight ain't happening. You know, I was thinking about it too, with Joyce looking like he's going to be fighting Dubois, not Hrgovic Joyce. Hrgovic still got an opening. He said he'd fight anybody. Why can't Eddie make Hrgovic Parker? Why the fuck not? Parker is becoming irrelevant. Yeah, I agree with that, Double A. He's going to end up fighting bums. And has-beens. Yep. Totally, man. It's turning out that maybe his move to Matchroom wasn't the best idea. I mean, Eddie's a good promoter if you're Anthony Joshua or Dillian White. Maybe even Michael Hunter. But he hasn't done squat for Hrgovic yet. He hasn't done squat for Usyk yet. He hasn't done absolutely anything for Gassiev yet. The other heavyweights just seem to be there to fill up the stable, and maybe they're just going to be opponents. I don't know, man. But it was only a 3-fight deal for Parker, so he's got 2 fights left on the contract, and he can do what he wants after that. But Lord help us if he goes back to Duco. I don't want him to go back to Duco. It's looking like Top Rank's getting more attractive right now. I mean, they've got a few heavyweights now. They've got Tyson Fury, they've got Kirat Pulev, they've got Oscar Rivas, they've got Brian Jennings, they've got Ajit Kabiel. There's another one that I'm missing too. There's a few there, so there's been a Top Rank connection in the past. There was a co-promotion deal that never got used when he was still with Duco, so I wouldn't exactly be surprised if Parker ends up with Top Rank after his next 2 fights. We'll see what happens. Spiderbite did set him back. This shit happens, but there's no excuse from Eddie Hearn for getting him in the ring against fucking Alex Leapai. What the fuck was that? And then he told Parker, no, there's no room on the card. It's been organised for months to get on the Joshua Ruiz card. And then, hello, Dillian White versus Marius Wack pops up on there with a week to go. So there was room. You got fucking lied to. No way they fight Dubois without guarantee of title shot afterwards. Yeah, exactly. That's what they were talking about. If it's for a final eliminator. Now the WBO in the past hasn't set up multiple mandatories. So I don't know if Frank Ryan was really serious about putting Dubois in there with anybody and he wanted that Parker fight, then he's got some sway with the WBO and he could possibly make it happen, but it ain't going to happen before February 29th when Parker's fighting on that Vargas Garcia card. So until that's out of the way, it's not really worth arguing about. But I do think David Higgins needs to sit his scrawny coke snorting ass down and keep his mouth out of the media, because I think he's doing more damage than good. Dempsey McKean is fighting for Fujimoto's old belt next. Excuse me. He's fighting Jonathan Rice. Was that for a belt? Oceania Pacific or something? I'm gonna look that up. Give me a sec here. Dempsey McKean. Dempsey McKean. Box rec. He is currently 17-0, 6'6". Vacant Intercontinental Boxing Federation. Intercontinental heavyweight title. Vacant IBF Intercontinental, and also vacant WBO Asia Pacific. That was the one that Fujimoto had, was it? Asia Pacific. Must have been. Oh shit, was it IBF actually? Because I did see that Fujimoto was ranked in somewhere. Might have been the IBF. Fuck. Double A can let me know in the chat. I'm sure which one of those it was. It was one of them. Eddie not gonna give him big fights. Shame, really. Yeah, fucking sucks, man. You sign to a promoter because you think you're getting the best promoter in the world, and absolutely squat happens. So I'm glad it was a short-term deal at least. There's only 2 fights left on the card. You get 2 of those out before the end of the year, easy. Wants to fight 3 times this time, does Joe, so... Parker's stock went up when Ruiz beat AJ. Yeah, and then it's gone down again since Ruiz turned up in the worst shape of his professional career. So he is at a standstill, man. He is right now, and that's why I'm not happy about this Marius Wack. Wait, what the fuck's the point of that? He hasn't got a ranking anywhere. Waste of fucking time. It's pretty hard to look good against Marius Wack too, because he's so fucking durable. So I can't see the point. It's bad promotion getting that fight, isn't it? put him in a fight that he's gonna probably go the distance, probably get a points decision. Everyone's gonna continue calling him boring. After the last few fights, Joe needs a fight where he can look good. He needs to be in there with somebody who is gonna fight. Somebody who looks like he's at least some of the goods, not an old fart who's well past his best. Paul Kavanagh, Higgins needs to talk less. Her needs to say and do more. But to be upfront, Joe. To be upfront, Wills. Sorry, got distracted. KB and most of all Higgins should have known better, and yeah, okay, I get you just there. Yeah, I don't know why they had to sign with anybody. You know, he's a former world champion. He could have been a free agent. Then he could have worked with anybody, but no, got a taste of those millions when he fought Joshua and White. Thought he could get the same again and again and again. No, got those millions because of your positioning. Now you don't have the positioning, the money ain't there. Yeah, 2 ranking bouts there for McKean if he doesn't get found out by Jonathan Rice, that's for sure. You know, watch that guy because he can box. McKean looks very raw from what I've seen of him. So no, Joe signed with Matchroom before the Leopai fight. The Alex Leopai fight was under Matchroom. So, nah, he didn't sign to get the Chisora fight. Because Chisora ain't even signed to Matchroom. He's David Hay now. David Hay's his manager. And he doesn't have a signed promoter, does Derek Chisora. He just has that connection. Kind of like David Price. He's not signed to Matchroom, but he gets picked as an opponent for Matchroom fighters all the time. They should take a hit and attempt to sign with PBC or Top Rank. Fuck PBC. Fuck PBC. I'm telling you. Oh, we don't have signed promotional deals. We have advisory deals. It's the same fucking thing. It's the same thing. And you know what? Deontay Wilder fired Lou DiBella as a promoter. Notice Lou DiBella's never anything to do with Deontay Wilder fights now. And you know why he fired him? Because he was the one who pursued and organised to meet John Skipper for that DAZN deal. Now Al Heyman has brainwashed Deontay Wilder and told him, whatever, get rid of Lou DiBella because he talked to DAZN, my competitor. Al Heyman is worried about himself. He ain't worried about his fucking fighters. At least Lou DiBella went and tried to find good deals for his fighter. Al Heyman works for Al Heyman. He's brainwashing and fucking slave driving his fighters for fuck all money. He had to steal all his fighters from Oscar De La Hoya in the first place anyway. Fucking piece of shit. I hate PBC and I hate the WBC. So, that's my rant for a minute. Alright, back to the chat. What we got here. Scott 70. Oh no, I read that one. Did he sign just to get the Chisora fight? No, they should take a hit. Sign the top rank. Yeah, okay, I have caught up. Yeah, I could see Joe going to top rank, particularly because he's real matey with Tyson Fury lately. He's been helping him in camp and whatnot. Makes sense. You know, there's some fighters there that Joe could fight. He could fight Pulev, he could fight Rivas, he could fight Caviar. Caviar was a good fight for Parker. That's a similar style fight that would be very entertaining. But yeah. Alright, so it looks like no one wants to join. I've got that news out there about David Higgins spouting his coke snorting mouth again. Dude needs to sit the fuck down, shut up, and manage, not promote. You're not a promoter anymore, Higgins. Don't do it, and you're doing more damage than you are good at the moment. So, shut the fuck up, will you? Alright, so that's me for today. Hope you enjoyed the little stream. We'll catch you in the next one. This is Big Boys Boxing. I'm out. See you!